Good evening all your coppets, welcome back to the Liver Live. In this video, we'll find out the latest news about Liverpool FC. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss daily update. Red strike agreement with right back. Liverpool are enjoying a busy January so far, with plenty of reports linking them with deals. Admittedly, nearly all of those deals are for outgoing transfers. Calvin Ramsey had a torrid time on loan at Wigan Athletic this season, with his spell there cut short after barely playing, and that's just the latest. Ramsey also couldn't get much football with 2 loans last season, with that coming on the back of his difficult debut campaign with Liverpool. Injuries cut him back a lot, and Ramsey has been unable to get any momentum since then. Liverpool, then, are trying a new tactic. They're sending him back to Scotland on loan, and according to record, they've agreed a deal with Kilmarnock. It's a loan until the rest of the season and Ramsey is on board. It was in Scotland that he thrived at Aberdeen, of course, earning himself awards, and a £6 million move to Liverpool. But with Conor Bradley now comfortably ahead of him in the pecking order, Ramsey is in desperate need of football somewhere. Kilmarnock can hopefully give him that before his future is fully assessed in the summer. Liverpool recalls struggling young forward. Liverpool's commitment to nurturing young talent has long been a hallmark of their approach to building a competitive team. Their academy is renowned worldwide for producing footballers who not only excel on the pitch but often become legends of the sport. Names like Robbie Fowler, Michael Owen, Jamie Carragher, Steven Gerrard, and Trent Alexander-Arnold are testaments to the effectiveness of Liverpool's youth development system. In light of recent developments, as reported by James Pearce for The Athletic, Liverpool have made a significant decision regarding their young winger, Cade Gordon, after a less than fruitful loan spell at Norwich City. Where Gordon struggled for meaningful playtime, the club has decided to recall the 20-year-old. His experience at Carrow Road culminated in limited appearances, starting only once and making 9 substitute appearances, and recently not featuring at all in a 4-0 FA Cup defeat against Brighton. The decision to bring Gordon back is a strategic move by Liverpool, reflecting their ongoing commitment to their players' development. According to Pearce, Liverpool are not only bringing Gordon back but are also actively seeking another loan destination to ensure he gets the necessary game time to continue his development. Kvaratskhelia'S dad reacts Liverpool transfer. Liverpool transfer target Kvaratskhelia'S dad has already voiced his huge admiration for Mohamed Salah, though he backs his son over the Reds' talisman. Kvaratskheli'a, 23, is one of the most highly rated wingers in Europe, having been linked with a host of top clubs since the transfer window opened this month. Napoli boss Antonio Conte admitted on Saturday that the Georgian is expected to leave the Italian side this January, having handed in a transfer request. Liverpool are reportedly long-term admirers of Kvaratskheli'a, but face stiff competition from PSG, who have already put forward a contract offer. Despite this blow, Napoli's valuation of over £70 million hasn't been met yet by the Parisians, leaving the door open for Liverpool to potentially secure a long-term successor to their own star. Salah, Kvaratskhelia'S father, Bodri, spoke to Calcio Napoli 24 about the comparisons between his son and the Egyptian ace in 2023, saying, "It's a wonderful comparison because Salah is a great footballer who has done extraordinary things with Liverpool and Egypt, but we like Kvaratskheli'a more. Many say that he's the strongest. For me, he is because I'm the father, but hearing it from others fills me with pride." While that is some considerable praise, it's one that many Liverpool supporters will likely take with a pinch of salt, considering Salah's staggering impact at Anfield since his own move from Serie A in 2017. Salah is in sensational form this season, boasting an incredible tally of 21 goals and 17 assists in just 28 games, though his contract is set to expire in the summer. Arne Slot difference versus Klopp. Arne Slot has been quite the hit at Liverpool this season since replacing Jurgen Klopp in the hot seat. The Dutch manager has led Liverpool to the top of the Premier League and UEFA Champions League standings as well as the semi-finals of the League Cup, with the Reds also this weekend booking their ticket in the 4th round of the FA Cup, with Accrington Stanley chairman's lauding Slot as a class. After this weekend's fixture at Anfield, the Liverpool coach has been everything fans wanted in a replacement in Klopp and then some, with the Merseyside Giants in contention for a quadruple once again. and Wataru Endo has shared one key difference between playing for Slot compared to Klopp at Liverpool. Speaking to the press after Saturday's 4-0 win, the Japanese international noted that Liverpool are now a more stable under Slot when compared to Klopp, with Endo also noting that he and the rest of his teammates are enjoying playing in the Dutchman's system. Endo said, "I wouldn't say there's a lot of difference, we want to put pressure high. I think the new manager is more stable, so he likes the players to stay in their positions how he wants, and that's different. But I really enjoy how he plays at the moment, and I think everyone enjoys playing his tactics." With Accrington Stanley's manager also lauding Slot as world-class, the Liverpool manager has seemingly succeeded in proving to the English footballing world that he has the credentials to take on a job as big as succeeding Klopp. And with Liverpool once again one step closer to a major title, supporters will want this wave to never end with Slot, who could realistically end this season with a historic quadruple if the Merseyside Giants can avoid key injuries. Darwin Nunez to Al Hilal. Liverpool spent €75 million, plus an additional €25 million in add-ons, to sign Darwin Nunez from Benfica, and the Uruguayan striker has done very little to make good on that investment, although the athletic Nunez excels at creating havoc and creating chances for himself, not unlike Uruguay legend Edinson Cavani. He is even more inadequate at finishing off those chances. Nunez's career highlights at Liverpool, to this point, are littered with frustrating mistakes, and it has come to a point where he is even struggling to meaningfully impose himself on games as a striker against lower-level opponents. After spending so much money to sign Nunez, Liverpool were reticent to show an interest in selling the 25-year-old, especially since there were some positive traits there. But now that Jurgen Klopp is out the door and, unlike many of his teammates, Nunez is struggling to improve under Arne Slot for a team that is first in both the Premier League and Champions League, his move could finally come in 2025, according to a report from Liverpool news outlet Anfield Watch. Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal are seriously considering submitting a transfer offer for Nunez ahead of this summer's Club World Cup, which the Saudi Arabian powerhouse intends to win. They would need to upset the likes of Real Madrid to do so, and their current crop of stars isn't quite up to scratch. Al Hilal famously landed Neymar in the Saudi Pro League's initial rush for superstars, but the Brazilian icon has flamed out horribly. And that's the end of today's video. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss daily update from my channel.